Hello everyone. So today we'll be solving the PicoCTF challenge, ARMassembly 1. So it is basically a reverse engineering challenge. So for what argument does this program print when with variables 85, 6 and 3? So we need to understand and we need to find out for what input will this program print when. So let's first download the challenge file. We have the challenge file over here. Let's open it in mousepad. You can see that it is an ARM assembly code, and we have a function func and main. So we have two functions over here, and we need to find out for what integer value will it print when. So basically you should print you win. So let's once compile the challenge code and let's see how is it working. So we can use ARC64 Linux GNU GCC for compiling ARM assembly code. ARC64. Yeah. So we have a binary over here, and if we execute it directly with an argument, let's say it prints out you lose. So basically we need to find out what should be the integer argument that we need to pass. Okay. So let's first go into the main function. Initially what it is doing is it is basically taking the argument and setting up the stack frame. It is taking the argument 1 and loading it into x0. It is converting the argument into integer, storing the value here, and then loading our argument into w0, and then it is calling the function. After calling the function, it is comparing the value, the return value with 0, and if it is not equals to 0, then it goes to .l4. Okay, so what we have at .l4, .lc1. Yeah, so here we have you lose. Okay, and if not 0, then if it is not equals to 0, if it is equals to 0, if the value that is returned after here, compare, if it is equals to 0, then it just loads up the uwin string, okay, and then it puts the uwin string on the screen. Okay, so we'll first analyze the function over here. Initially it is allocating stack space of the 2 bytes, and after that it is storing the value of w0 here. So basically what it is storing is sp12 is equals to w0, that is our argument, okay, that we pass over here, and then it is moving 85 into w0, that is here w0 will be equal to 85. Okay, now here it is moving storing the value of w0 in sp16. So that is 16 is equals to 85. Now it is again moving the value 6 into w0, and here it is storing the value of w0 into sp20. So here sp20 will be equals to 6. Similarly, it is moving the value of 3 into w0, and here it is storing the value of 3 into sp24. sp24 is equals to, okay. So now it is loading the value of sp20 into w0. So what was sp20? It was basically 6. So here w0 becomes 6, and then it is loading the value of sp16 into w1. So w1 becomes, what was sp16? It was 85, right? So there w1 becomes 85. Now what it is doing is it is performing a left shift on w1 by w0. So here it is doing w1 left shift w0. That is equals to, what is that? 85 left shift, and w0 is 6. Okay, So it is performing a left shift over here. It's performing left shift by 6 byte. Okay. So let's find out what is left shift value. And so it is 5440. So it is basically equals to 540. Now it is storing the value of W0 into SP28. So here SP28 becomes 5440. Okay. Now it is loading the value into W1. That is W1 becomes 5440. And it is loading the value of W0. Oh, sorry, SP24 into W0. Okay, so what was SP24? 3. So here W0 is loaded with value 3. Excellent. Now here it is dividing W0 by W1, integer division. So W0 was 5440 and W0 is 3. So here it is performing W1 by W0, which is equals to 10,540 by plus 1813. 1813. Now it is storing the value of W0 into SP28. SP28 is equals to W0, which is equals to 1813. Now it is loading SP28 into W1. That is W1 is equals to 1813. Now it is loading SP12 into W0. So W0 becomes, so here it was, yeah, so W0 is W0 basically, and W0 was our argument, okay, that we were passing here. When it is calling the function, it is basically passing the argument W0 that we were passing. So what it is doing is, it is subtracting W1 from W0. So W0 was our argument. Yeah. So now it is subtracting W0 minus, sorry, W1 minus our argument. Okay. So in this case, now it is storing the value of W0 into SP28, and here it is loading the value into W0 again, and then it is deallocating the stack space and returning the value of W0. Okay, and what is the value of W0? W0's value is W1 minus our argument. Okay, and the value of W1 was 1813. That is 1813 minus our argument. Okay. So now it is returning the value of this subtraction over here in this main function here. So if this compare is equals to 0, then it will skip this line. If not equals to 0, then it will go to .l4. Otherwise, if it is not equals to 0, then it is loading up our uwin string, and then it is putting the string on the screen. So from here, we can deduce that our input should be equals to 1813. Okay. So let's try this input. 1813. So we can see it is properly working. So this should be our answer. Now we need to input the answer in hex. Let's do that. Percentage 0. Yeah. So this is our final value. Let's see. Yeah, so we have successfully solved the challenge, and we will meet in the next video with a new challenge of PicoCTF.